Mr. Chairman, Ranking Member Rush, distinguished members of this committee, thank you for the privilege of appearing before you today. Congressman Johnson, thank you for your kind introduction. My name is Mike Halleck. I am president of the Columbiana County Board of Commissioners. Columbiana County is located in eastern Ohio, bordering Pennsylvania and West Virginia. We are part of the Appalachian region. Our county is comprised of 540 square miles with a population of about 110,000. In the past 2 years, our county in particular and surrounding counties in general has transcended into an energy-based economy from a manufacturing one. A little more than 2 years ago, our county had an unemployment rate of about 16%. Today, it is about half that. Permit me to address our manufacturing base for a moment. Ohio, and especially Northeast Ohio, has been a manufacturing power since the Industrial Revolution. While in recent decades, automobiles and steel were our major employers, the advancement of technology and, to some extent, imports have challenged their future. However, the good news is that Eastern Ohio is quickly becoming an energy economy, which has enhanced our manufacturing base even more. A few examples would be V&M Steel, a French company that invested $750 million in our region to manufacture pipe for the oil fields and their pipelines. Another would be a $1 billion cryogenics plant that separates the different gases for shipments. Just in the past week, another announcement was made regarding a $300 million pipeline and gas processing plant by NiSource, a division of Columbia Gas. To put all this in perspective, I will share with you a few of the more compelling statistics associated with this. In a few short years, there have been over $7 billion invested in our area. That is about 2.5 times the total value of the real estate as is valued in our county. Over 39,000 jobs created with projections of 143,000 by 2020, 266,000 by 2035. During 2012, the average wage for manufacturing in Ohio was $55,000, while the wages for the oil and gas industry average was $81,000. The oil and gas industry accounted for $1.5 billion in new tax revenue to the state of Ohio. To bring a single well online takes about 410 people across 150 different professions. The average well should generate about $1 billion in revenue. A recent study by Penn State University stated that this Marcellus Utica, quote, play, unquote, was projected to be the largest natural gas find on Earth, second only to the border region of Qatar and Iran. Not necessarily a place that we would want to stake our energy future. Finally, yes, there are billions and soon to be trillions of cubic feet being harvested as we speak. And yes, there could and already has been a suppression of gas prices. What do we do next? While the lower prices are welcome domestically, we should not, in my view, make the prices so cheap through too much supply that we force the producers to lower production. Better yet, why not pursue exportation to countries that we have open trade with? It would seem to me that not only would this stabilize price, but give the United States a different standing in the world and make a statement of energy independence. A recent report by Secretary Chu in the Energy Department seemed to suggest something along this same line of thinking. Several members of Congress seem to share the same school of thought in a recent letter to Secretary Chu, and it was refreshing to see the nonpartisan signatures on this letter. After all, energy independence is not and should not be a partisan issue. While I am certainly not an expert in this field, much less an economist, common sense would tell me that if we are exporting more product abroad, there will be a need for more production. Thus, more workers would be needed for this production. Again, I thank you for this privilege, and in particular, Congressman Johnson, for inviting me here today. I'd be happy to answer any questions. Thank you.